folks, this is Sim Racer, and welcome to another episode of Sim Racing. And we are in the Aston Martin DBR1 300 1959 vintage sports car. This puppy will do 165 miles per hour with 254 horsepower. We're in Project Cars 2 on the California coastline, and ramped it up to about 32 competitors. We're all driving the same car, the Aston Martin, and it's a little over 12 miles as we go down the California coast. And I recently picked up Project Cars 2 a couple of weeks ago, and I freely admit I'm enjoying it. I barely have been able to touch the quantity of cars in the sim. There's 180, and then I recently purchased about another I think 8 vehicles when I got the Le Mans pack, and boy, that's fun, especially driving the 1971 version of Le Mans. So here we are, and usual tactic, started dead last, and of course it's my goal not to hit anything or to hit anyone. So it's not so much to win this race, it's to see if I can make progress, make some clear passes, and keep this car underneath me. I really enjoy this particular area, this particular run, I guess, down the Pacific coast. Really think other sims could really go a long ways by doing kind of touring or giving us scenic tracks just like this one. So gonna use a lot of this section right here is really kind of fun. As you come up over this crest, you actually got to back off because you can get some airtime on that. As you can see, the car hops a little bit. Ooh, a little close right there, side by side. Oh, and there's my first contact, a little love tap. No damage though. No harm, no foul. So of course I am looking to get my first pass, looking for an advantage. There's 4 or 5 tunnels on this route that we go through. Well, and then I got on the inside of this particular turn here, and I do get my first pass, so that's kind of cool. And it was a clean overtake, which of course is the goal. And this, I'm going to get a little bit more comfortable with this car, and his speed's going to increase, and going to start throwing this car around a little bit. Fun car to drive. Does a lot of sideways slipping. I guess, they call it drifting. Maybe that's what it was called back then in 1959. I just call it going sideways. And of course the Aston Martin, right off the bat, the driving position is wrong. I mean, good God, it's on the right side of the vehicle, completely on the right side of the vehicle. European position of driving, so that's kind of a new experience. And actually the truth is I didn't really find a lot of difference between whether you're on the left side or the right side or in the middle. Backfire there, throwing out some flame. Still looking to get by another competitor. Boy, this road is just up and down and twisty and lots of turns. And just when you think it looks like I've got a gap to shove the nose of that car into, I think the better part of it, because I don't want to be dive bombing somebody and only to have the result be heavy contact. Fun route to drive, especially in this 1959 vintage sports car. And when you're driving it, you're not putzing around. You're running this thing as hard as you can, and it's quick, it's fast. As evidenced, by the way, as we get down through this section here, you can see that we're moving right along as we come into another tunnel. Oh, and I've got that car pitched sideways, and you can hear the tires squealing on that one. As I come out of the tunnel, I gotta hang on to it and make sure that car goes straight. A lot of elevation changes in it. Oh, and I almost missed this particular section of the track where it divides. I was going to go left and it went right. Now we're onto a very, very just hammer down, flat out, go as hard as you can section. Going over this bridge. We're probably, right around now getting up there into that 150, 155 plus mile range. And now we come to my nemesis, Juan Fangio in the number 30. Of course, it's not Juan Fangio driving it, but boy, you'd think so. I'm going to have fits trying to get by this guy. He's going to put up a fight, which is really fun. Now, it looked like I had a gap there to go into it. Believe me, on some test runs, that corner, it took me out twice. And it took me out twice. The car just shot to the right and slammed into the barrier. So on this particular run, I didn't challenge that particular turn that hard. Fun drive down here, and now I'm all over the back end of this number 30 car. We're just gonna have a good old-fashioned tussle. Good hard racing with him. Of course, off to your right is the Pacific Ocean. Oh, and watch this. Yeah, this one took me out in the practice run. Whoa, almost took me out there. That's about as close as I think you can get without the car going end over end. So yeah, there's two spots on the route where you really can catch some airtime. In fact, that one that we just went over, I got the car upside down at least once on some previous test runs. And you can see that Juan Fangio in that number 30 just will not yield. Oh no, that was close. The car just slid up there and I just barely missed whapping the barrier. But so far it's a good run for me. I really haven't had no contact and good fun racing. And, geez, I thought I had him right there, but nope. So I'm going to the left, to the right, every which way to try and get by him. And finally, I get him on the inside on the left side. Now I'm just hanging on for dear life, trying to make sure the car just stays on the road. Oh! That was a moment. And now as this thing starts to wind down, we're on just a flat out section that leads to the end of the route. And it's just hammered down, go as hard as you can, and pretty much maxed out at 160 plus miles per hour. We're coming down to the end here, and Gonna catch this guy in a blink of an eye and manage to get by without hitting him. And there's the finish, and we made it. Hey, hope you enjoyed this. And this is Sim Racer, and we will see you next time.